Imagine that any day tomorrow, Beijing says, okay, as a matter of our national customs law, any ship, any aircraft that comes in or out of Taiwan first has to clear customs at a mainland port. That's it. We're not telling you can't send energy and food to Taiwan. We're not saying that you can't send chips to the United States, but we just want it to be clear that that's happening pursuant to our law. United Airlines, UPS, FedEx, Maersk, MSC, the companies that carry stuff and people to and from Taiwan are just going to comply. They're not going to pick a fight with the People's Republic of China. They're going to say, well, this is basically Chinese anyway. China is asserting the right to control these approaches to Taiwan in the international waters and airspace. Fine, okay. So all of a sudden, 90-something% of the traffic in and out into the black hole, never to be seen again. And if the United States says, okay, fine, we don't have a financial crisis. The market doesn't necessarily break down. Apple can keep building its phones. We can pretend like everything is normal, but everything is not normal. Because now Beijing can use who and what comes and goes from Taiwan as a dial of coercion. And they can turn it all the way to the end, which is no one comes and goes or nothing comes and goes that we don't want. And that is how they get the chips. That is how they get the fabs. At some point, we always have the option of declaring a war. We always have the option of blowing up the fabs. But do we want to? If we let them get away with the initial claim. So that is I think the scary scenario. And what's particularly tricky about it is they can salami slice their way to that through many incremental steps. First by saying, oh, this flight that just took off from SFO bound for Taipei, Eyck's on the flight. Could you make a pit stop? And similar stuff. They can salami slice their way there over time. And at some point, the burden falls onto us to draw the line.
Yeah.